Welcome to our channel. Taylor Swift sings Joe Jonas' breakup medley and sends fans into frenzy, Sophie Turner's special request. Taylor Swift sent her fans into a frenzy by singing a medley of her breakup songs about Joe Jonas during her Eras Tour concert in Toronto on Thursday. Joe was the first public boyfriend Taylor had, starting off a series of celebrity liaisons including Jake Gyllenhaal, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, and now Travis Kelce. She and Joe began dating in July 2008 when they were both 18, but 3 months later he infamously broke up with her on a phone call she claims lasted 27 seconds. In the years since, Taylor, 34, and Joe, 35, managed to strike up an amicable rapport, and he eventually tied the knot with Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner. Last year, however, Joe's marriage fell apart, and Sophie was then repeatedly seen out with Taylor as the two women cultivated a blossoming friendship. Expand article logo. Continue reading. Now at the latest concert of her Juggernaut tour, Taylor has sung a mashup of two of her songs about Joe, Better Than Revenge and Mr. Perfectly Fine. Better Than Revenge was included on the original version of Taylor's 2011 record Speak Now, and was thought to be a jab at Joe's romance with Camilla Belle. Soon she's gonna find stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you many friends, Taylor sneers in the song. She should keep in mind, there is nothing I do better than revenge. Meanwhile, Mr. Perfectly Fine was written for her 2008 album Fearless, which was released just 2 months after her split from Joe. The song never made it into the original Fearless record, but when she re-recorded a Taylor's version of the album amid her feud with music mogul Scooter Braun over her masters, Mr. Perfectly Fine saw the light of day at last. Hello Mr. Perfectly Fine, how's your heart after breaking mine? She sings bitterly on the track. Mr. Always at the right place at the right time, baby. Hello Mr. Casually Cruel, Mr. Everything revolves around you. I've been Miss Misery since your goodbye, and you're Mr. Perfectly Fine. When Taylor performed her medley of the two numbers this Thursday, news quickly spread on social media and set fans' tongues wagging. One joked that somewhere in New Jersey Joe Jonas is waking up in a cold sweat and Sophie Turner smiles. As another deadpanned, Joe Jonas found dead, and the third quipped that the mashup was Sophie Turner's special request. Taylor was hailed for having done the funniest thing, while one user of X, formerly Twitter, cracked, Joe Jonas just felt a sharp pain at the back of his neck. She really said it's time to have a whole stadium shut on Mr. Joe Jonas, one observer remarked with a crying laughing emoji. Joe Jonas was cooked by Taylor tonight. Is that what the kids say? Vamped an X user as another chortled. She just flipped off Joe Jonas from Toronto lol. The month after Taylor and Joe broke up, she went on the Ellen DeGeneres show and slated him for his method of ending the relationship. Someday I'm going to find someone really great for me. When I find that person that is right for me, he'll be wonderful, Taylor began. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18. It was a record, I think. I looked at the call log. It was like 27 seconds. Joe retorted by telling his own side of the story on his MySpace page, insisting that he was not the person who cut the call short. For those who have expressed concern over the 27-second phone call, I called to discuss feelings with the other person, he wrote. Those feelings were obviously not well received. I did not end the conversation. Someone else did. Phone calls can only last as long as the person on the other end of the line is willing to talk. Joe and Sophie married in April Fool's Day 2019 and welcomed 2 daughters into the world together, Willa, 4, and Delphine, 2. However, last year the marriage crumbled into a publicly rancorous divorce as the pair plunged into a custody battle over their little girls. When Joe and Sophie first split, she reportedly moved into a New York City apartment that Taylor owned as an investment property, according to Page 6. In the wake of the roiling drama, Sophie was also spotted enjoying outings with Taylor, including one occasion when the pair were seen in the stands of a Kansas City Chiefs game cheering on Taylor's NFL boyfriend Travis Kelce.